Hi guys, it's Shelby from I Spy Cool Stuff with Coraline, and we are headed out to either a yard sale or a thrift store to see if we can find any cool stuff on a good deal. I started out on a few yard sales to see what I could find. This purse is very cool. Has the I Spy Cool Stuff vibe. Well, $55 at a yard sale. That's not really in my budget today. A lot of pretty things here. This blouse and this mirror. I looked really hard to see if there was anything I could buy here, but there just wasn't. Thankfully, there was a sale next door and I picked up this beauty right here. Isn't this lovely? I could see this old radio cabinet as a nice bar cart. It would be a fun project for someone, but not for me. I like this too, and this vase. But I could not pass up the beautiful doilies next to it. I have never seen any rainbow doilies like this before. Aren't they so pretty? And the flower one. You will have to check this out in my haul. They're so intricate. This was cool to see. It's a Wonderful Life. I didn't even know they made this. I also found this brass dish, which was only $3. I haven't seen one with the peacock before. I love finding cool things like this that are new to me. More brass lamps. I like the smaller one, but I'm not sure that I know how to fix it up. It needs a shade and it needs a finial to hold the shade, but it's not something that I'm actually too sure how to fix. So without those things, I'm gonna pass on the lamp. What is this? This is interesting and cool. The sale was also half off, so instead it would be $10 and not 20. I am not sure what this is or if she is missing anything. She is also wrapped up in this jacket, which does worry me that she could be damaged somewhere, but this is really cool. I thought these were gorgeous too, but the price was $15 each, so I will just have to admire them. They also had this lovely set, boxes and boxes full. I am sure someone can tell us this pattern. I just know that it's pretty. I was just worried that they would ask a little bit too much for it for me because this other glassware was priced at $15 each. Isn't this orange chair fun? If I needed one, then I would have grabbed it. Lamps. This is the weekend of lamps. Aren't these lighting pieces cool? This tall, brass, and yellow one is really neat. And tell me why I was so compelled to buy this project piece in yellow. There was a chip on the inside of the lid, and I just thought it would look so nice on a shelf, but the chip held me back from getting it. Then I found this giant print. OMG, it's perfect. And a kitty. I also got to say hi to this cutie. Now, this is my kind of sale. So many cool things. I love when I find a vintage sale like this. I was interested in the old bottles here and this brass oil lamp. Wherever you turned at this sale, there was something cool to look at. I really enjoyed this section here with this little yellow deer lamp. Man, if I hadn't just picked up the brass one, I would definitely be taking this one home with me. I think this is the first time I've seen blue flow in the wild. Oh, they have the goldfish picture that I've been wanting for a while. Eek, I had to resist because I've already bought that French massive art print. let's go over all the cool stuff I found today. The first find of the day was this gorgeous all brass lamp. Yes, please. This one is dated to the mid-century and worth about $55. Another thing I found today was a set of rainbow doilies. They're just so unique, and they are handmade, vintage. I had to get this set. It was so well made, and I found out later that it's worth about $35. At that same sale, there was another set of doilies in this gorgeous pink and cream color. This is a style I have not yet seen. I like to pick up special ones that stand out, and this set was definitely special. The details and the intricate work make it one of a kind. This set is made in the 1950s. The handmade intricate work and the date and age value this piece at about $45. And finally, I picked this one up too. The details are gorgeous. I love the little flower and the pink and the white color scheme. The rainbow set of doilies had another partner, but I felt selfish taking all of the cool doilies for myself, so I left one behind. For the rainbow set, I paid $3. For the pink and cream set, I paid $4. And for the beautiful square, I paid just $1. This was also just so cute, and I knew it would look so good on my Disney shelf. The color palette and the flower bring in a whimsical, magical element. When I saw this Disney ornament, I knew I had to pick it up. It looked older. It is vintage from the 2000s. I thought it would look so great with all of my Disney things on my Disney shelf. I couldn't say no to this vintage Disney World Cinderella Castle ornament, and it's new with tags on it from the year 2000. It was only $1, and it's worth about $15. Another brass item that I picked up is this holder. It could hold plates, pictures. I really liked that it was solid brass, so it caught my eye. Now, they had 2 of these stands, but only one was in better condition. It is missing a screw, but the other one had sticky stuff and wear on the edges, so I picked this one out of the 2. This is the pottery bird that I found today, and something I look for is to see what material that's made out of and the glazing. Something about this really pulled me in. I like the colors. There's a good weight to it. And it was only $1, so I picked this up. I found this pottery bird enchanting. The colors were something I hadn't seen yet, and when I did some research, this is a folk art vintage piece. The theme of the day must be doilies and brass, because I picked up another piece of vintage brass, and this one is pretty old. The family was telling me a quick story about it. Take a closer look, and I will share it with you too. This is an older piece of brass with an etching of a peacock, which is unique and interesting. When I was talking to the seller, they let me know that this was brought back from India after their father was stationed there. The age on this piece is another compelling factor to me. It could date back as early as the 1930s or 1940s. Now, I believe that this is a condiment or jelly server, and the elegant shape and design and the glass spoon is what made me have to pick this up today. The seller was only asking $1. That helped too. But it was something that I hadn't seen, and I thought it was elegant, so I picked that up. This was just a really neat piece that caught my eye. There's an elegance in the design, and the fact that it came with its glass spoon for just $1 was really cool. Now let's talk about the jewelry that I found today. I found 2 pieces of jewelry, and one is a reverse etched glass and brass, beautiful Art Deco necklace. Take a closer look. This is an Art Deco reverse etched glass and brass necklace with beautiful detail on the flowers, as well as accents on the brass chain. I date this piece to about the 1930s, and I really enjoy the brass work as well as the glass etching. Take a look at the way that this closes. This barrel closure is older and leads me to believe that it's from the 1930s era. The other is this gorgeous unicorn lacquer with this almost medieval styling to it in the shape of a heart. Now, I am having a hard time researching this piece. I think it could be older based on the way the unicorn is designed. It is reminiscent of medieval unicorns. The lacquer styling does bring up some images of boxes, but no necklaces like this one. I think that it even could be a handmade folk art necklace, which is also very cool. I also picked up this solid pewter desk clock. My favorite find today has to be this gorgeous, massive cat print. This is a really neat print. It's so large, and I paid $15 for it. When doing research, I have found that the original dates to the 1890s and was to promote a shadow branch of theater. This is a reproduction, and there's no 100% to give the exact date that this was reprinted, but I love the graphic, and the black cat is gorgeous. There is a stamp on this one, and it might have to do with an official printing or something. I am still doing research, and this printing could date from a different couple ranges. If it's from the 1950s, it's selling at auction for $195. Or if it's a little bit later, there is reproductions that are still vintage, selling for about $80. The cool history and the vibrant graphic make it a really cool piece to have. Another thing I found at a great price was this silver-plated serving tray. And it said made in Hong Kong, so that's why I picked it up for just $2. I have been looking for a serving platter to display my melt glass collection on, and this one is perfect. I immediately grabbed this, and it looks so good with my melt glass collection. Take a look. That's everything I found today. Let me know in the comments what your favorite was. Thanks for stopping by I Spy Cool Stuff. I'll see you on the next adventure.